In this example, I am providing you with the sample mean, sample standard deviation, and sample size. We're to use the one mean t-test to perform the required hypothesis test at the 5% level of significance. To do so, we're going to use the Hypothesis Test-o-Matic. So let's go take a look at it now. We're given that we have a mean of 157. We're not given units. It's immaterial to this question. And that our alternative is that the mean is greater than 157. We're told that we have a sample size of 21. Since that's less than 30 and we don't know whether or not we've got a normal distribution, it makes sense that we choose this sample mean t-test to determine whether or not we're going to reject or fail to reject our null hypothesis. So on our Hypothesis Test-o-Matic, we're going to go to this blue area for testing the sample means. Well, our mean is 157. Our alternate hypothesis is found by either entering A, B, or C according to the null hypothesis that the mean is less than the sample mean, the mean is greater than the hypothesized mean, or the mean is not equal to. We are told that our alternate hypothesis is that the mean is greater than 157. That is option B in this case. So now we look for our sample size, which is 21 in this case. When we choose that, by the way, you notice that our degrees of freedom is given below, that is 20. X bar is the sample mean, and our sample mean is 154.2. And our sample standard deviation is 11.8. We're asked to compare our result at the 0.05 level, that is 5% chance that we have made a type 1 error. And then we look at our p-value and our t-score. Well, our t-score, that's the critical number, was negative 1.08. That means that our value for our mean in our sample was less than the sample mean, right? But less than the hypothesized mean. But let's look at our p-value, which is 0.1449. We compare that to our alpha value, which in this case is 0.05. If the p-value is less than the alpha, then we have enough evidence to reject our null hypothesis. But in this case, 0.1449 is not less than 0.05. In fact, it's greater. And our conclusion here is that we have not found enough evidence, and we fail to reject the null hypothesis. Well, that's what we wanted to achieve. What could we say about this? That's how we're going to do it. We're going to fail to reject our null hypothesis in this case.